Okay, game audio is working just fine, so that's good. Hi y'all. Hi Cherry. Welcome. Hope you're doing well this morning. We're going back into attempting the Pantheon here. Hi Ballistic. Okay. Quick slash, breakable strength, sharp shadow. These are probably what I'd go with. We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkey off the menu. We are indeed. Man, that meme will never stop being funny. Dashed right off the edge there. It's like a certain distance. Sometimes I get a second hit and I'm trying to find where exactly that timing is. How many deaths were the enemies killing you and how many were you falling off the arena? There are too many to me falling off the arena. Okay, HollowKnight's next. Okay, next should be Lost Charger. Okay, that ends Lost Charger. Mantis, did you ever beat Failed Champion? I don't remember. Failed Champion, I pulled up Failed Champion to see if I recognize them. No. I've definitely not fought Failed Champion. I'm not sure if they'd be down here or up there, but I definitely haven't fought Failed Champion before. Hello and bye everyone. Hi and goodbye, Ellie. Okay, Soul Warriors next. Okay, Molex next. Audio is mine or yours? Hold on. Like, my audio was working fine, but I can double check to see if it's if I died? Mantis, you know you can parry Moloch, right? I do know I can parry Moloch. I'm just not good at parrying. Watching the true boss fight in chat right now. All versions are crappy Wi-Fi. Real? The boss? You can just parry the whole boss. Mantis, how'd you dodge that by standing still? I could not tell you. I've sometimes gotten exceptionally lucky with certain dodges. I guess to make up for all the times I attempt to dodge a boss and then just stop in the middle of them. So... Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't expect to get through this on its first go-ahead, considering I haven't fought them in a week. But I think I did a pretty decent job of getting back to Oro and Mato. Mantis, maybe don't pogo on the bosses that jump. Yeah, it's a bad habit. I have an awful habit of pogoing on bosses. Okay, past Grandmother. Okay. Massive boss charger. Hey, I actually didn't get hit that time. By the way, after you beat False Knight, always dreammail them for free soul. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Back to Gorb. Okay. Dung Defender. Okay, so there is a sweet spot for fighting Dung Defender in which him picking up the balls won't actually hit me. That's good to know. I probably should make more proper use of my Mark of Pride. Okay. And Moloch. Dawn Defender went from a Season 1 character with no real power or respect to a Season 5 heavy hitter. You are not wrong. Is this Pantheon 1 or 2? Pantheon 1. No spoilers, but I got to see Nolan's Odyssey and Spider-Man Brand New Day yesterday. Oh, cool. Odyssey was a horror movie. I liked it, but darn. Only because this boss gets me 2-hit. I'm not surprised to hear that Odyssey is, well, a horror movie, just knowing the story of the Odyssey. Hey, I hope you enjoyed them. You would not think Oro could turn on a dime. But he can. He sure can turn on a dime. Yeah, I was expecting you two to have dashed across the map by the time I reached there. I forgot to say hi, Jack. Hello, Jack. This one isn't spoiler, but Zendaya has too much of a iPhone face, so does Tom Holland. Really? Almost had them. Desolate Dive is going to be insanely good for the final guys because you get damage and invincibility frames. I bet if I could get the timing right, it would be very effective. Anne Hathaway was powerful in that movie. She had me emotional. That's awesome to hear. Okay. Now remember to... Okay. Need to probably zap him before he pops out of the shell. That's probably the opportune time. Just going to the Hall of Gods and practice on Orin Watch, so you can beat them instead of being a practice attempt every 30 minutes. Okay, Dung Defender. Okay, back to Soul Warrior. Okay. Ask Soul Warrior back to Wildlife. Calm down. Refuse to lose to Malek again. Okay. Check this YouTube channel now. School, don't give her homework. My Wi-Fi dying right now. Ball's losing the boss fight right now. Okay. Yeah, I figured you were a bit further to the side. Okay. Whew. So, 10 minutes and 4 seconds. GG, yes, thank you. Okay. Okay, so the only one I know for certain is behind this door is 0. I know like the first 3 or 4 people behind this door. I suppose if we go in order, next up would be 0. I assume that these are ways to make it more challenging, which would make sense. GG, you did. Thank you. She beat Dung Defender and go. Okay, hang on. Zero's in here somewhere. Probably gonna be on the 2nd level. You 0? Yeah, you're 0. Dreamborn god of faith and betrayal. You would think that, but wouldn't it be really funny if a later Pantheon was so hard to be, becomes worth it to, all bindings Pantheon 1 through 3? Oh dear. Wrong direction. We're up to 4 swords. Okay, okay. The Zero is not going to be as bad as I remember them being. I remember last week being fairly overwhelmed by Zero, so... That most ungrateful of blemishes, the gods in their great mercy allow thee to escape their first Pantheon alive, yet still thee think to test thyself against their might. Doom thyself then, that we may resume our focus and ascend our minds ever higher. Okay. We're past Zero. Who's next? Crystal Guardian. Oh. I'm not a fan of this. Okay, at least Crystal Guardian went down pretty quickly. No. 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 It's only Soul Master. It's only Soul Master. It could be so much worse. Could be Soul Tyrant. Okay. Actually, completely lost track of where I was dashing there. Okay. So... I have no recollection of this boss. I think I see why I have no recollection of this boss. The first time I fought this boss. Well. Okay, so it was 0 Crystal Guardian. It's the final enemies of the second Coliseum of Fools challenge. Okay. A larger cousin of the O-Beetle pairs with a mate for life and will never leave its side. Having a mate by your side, one that will never leave you until death. Strange. No mate has ever come forth to stay by my side. Did she ever get that far? I think she did. Looks so tired. Yeah. Okay, like, the only part of the Coliseum of Fools I didn't finish was the last one. You know, the Trial of Fools. So I probably don't recall them because I saw them once. But either way. The hunter feels writing that he's an incel instead of talking about the only polls. Yeah, the one you actually didn't see was God Tamer. Yeah. Okay, so... the 0 Crystal Guardian... Oh, what was next one? I guess we'll see shortly, and I'll drop them down. Oh, right, it was. Soul Master. Soul, whatever their name was. Okay. Master. Okay. Okay, that's one of them down. Okay. Who's next? Oh. It's the Mantis Lords, before we get to break. Ah. God dang it. Whew. I lasted a lot longer in that dance there than I thought I would. Finally get a chance to look at chat. You got one. You actually didn't see us, God Tamer. Hi, Ali. Welcome. Just woke up. Can't believe they're trying to usurp your throne. Hello, Cherry. Is the knight in ballistic? I am not knight. Mantis is knight. Mantis was so locked in at one mask. Thank you. I feel like the first time I actually beat the Mantis Lords, I did spend like half the fight with like one mask, so stream just reset for anyone else. No? Strange. That is strange. Everything seems to be alright on my end. all the dream bosses are bad because they fly, dodge, run, have an insane long die animation. I'm not sure if I'd say that all the dream bosses are bad. I definitely would find a number of them annoying because of their teleportation. Soul Master / Soul Tyrant does, however, get a negative from me, as can't even be mad about that timing. Just jumped out of the way in time for me to land on spikes. Ow. Oh, wow. I actually got both of them at the same time there. Okay. Abyss Scream on the obols. Yeah, that definitely would be pretty effective against them. I probably should try that more frequently. The Mantis Lords have plotted her table against her. Get the table. It legitimately surprised me, and my reaction was to jolt up and then immediately hit my desk. Mantis Lords are the hardest early boss because you don't have all the good tools yet, and it's a big power jump. They definitely were, like, one of, like, the hardest, like, early bosses. Considering that although I still am more bothered by brooding Molech, had so much more of a hard time fighting that boss. until I had, like, pretty much all of, like, the upgraded kit before I actually took them down. Wi-Fi died. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ballistic. Well, I've beat the Mantis Lords. Oh, it's Marmu. Hey, Marmu. I forgot you bounce. Okay. hold that thought, not mom. Nosk. Okay, this got hurt. Okay, there's a platform down. Okay. Remember about the hazards on the floor. Right. Gotta go, good luck. Thank you. And hello, Roberto Plays. Gotta say, this game does look beautiful. It does. HollowKnight is so pretty. Okay, Mantis, you can go to the bottom left corner of the of the top platform and heal. Never mind. Well, that's good to know. We'll just have to get back there. And, you know, maybe having remembered how Marmu works, I'll get hit less. Okay. Nice Soul Master. Whatever. Something else came in. Every time I misread the message. No worries, looking forward to playing this game soon. Got any tips or tricks for a newbie like me? Choice looks for the tutorial. You can trust me. Okay, so looks on trophy. For some reason I do not trust. Some tips I would recommend would be especially in the early part of the game, try to get a good feeling for how much a jump gives you, because one of the things I've struggled with the most has been the jump heights, because the more like you press down the jump button, obviously the higher you go, and as a lot of bosses involve dodging, obviously, and you won't get the dash for a decent portion of the game, let alone double jump or the ability to cling to walls. Trying to get a handle on short jumps, medium jumps, and long jumps, I think would be a good thing to sort out much sooner than I did. It took me far too long to figure out how to control the height of my jumps, and that made the game a lot harder. I definitely think I want to try to complete the game in 24 hours. Not 100%, but more just the main storyline. I'd say definitely getting to an ending in 24 hours is definitely doable. I'm not sure if it will be something that you'll be able to do on your first attempt, but definitely good luck if you go for it. Issue with HollowKnight is one of the endings is locked behind something that took me like 70 hours, so it kinda takes a while. Thanks for the tip, I shall keep that in mind. No problem. Also, definitely feel free to experiment with different builds and how feel free to experiment and learn what charms and techniques work for you, because everybody has their opinions. Oh, you're in the ceiling. Forgot that you could go in the ceiling. Hey, Nosk. Having the collector problem of personal space with you. Oh, I do like a challenge, though. Oh, will do. Okay, Nosk. You're probably up here. No, you actually on the first floor? Huh. There you are. And thanks for the tips and tricks. Hope you have a good rest of your stream. Enjoy. Thank you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care. You too. Okay. Ask your hitbox is utter nonsense. I mean, sensibly it should be utter nonsense, but... There's still 2 more bosses after Nosk. Which is just awful, really. The reason why you heal in the crevice left at the top platform is that when Nosk charges, it just goes over you. Okay. That's a safe place to heal during a charge. Really no other time. Good to know. When Nosk charges from the right, that is. Yeah. Man, this is going to be a hell of a fight. Like, theoretically, Marmu should be a very easy fight. If I have my timing right, Marmu should be very simple. Nosk is just one of those boss fights you have to get used to. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be it. I probably should not get on top of Nosk. Given how much Nosk likes to jump, probably a bad idea. Nosk's jumps are a bit more predictable. Okay. What a predictable creature. I'm so glad she killed Elon Nosk. Okay. I do actually need to hit them. Okay. From a full set of health, Nosk is definitely doable. Now, assuming I'm fighting from full health, that's fine. I'm probably not going to be fighting from full health after fighting Marmu, till I get Marmu's pattern in my head. Using Crystal Dash during the ceiling phase is innovative. I never thought of that. Oh, thank you. Like, the timing doesn't always work out, but it is a good way to clear from one side of the screen to the other. Okay, worse Nosk. There's no platform. Lovely. I was curious what Ascended Nosk would look like. The loss of platform is definitely okay. Definitely want to master timing the dash through Nosk for Ascended. Man, they are so fast. Okay, I think that's enough Ascended Nosk. I'm going to assume a droplet fell just as I released the dash. I'm gonna assume that's what happened, because I could actually see it. Okay. Desolate Dive might be a... Desolate Dive might be a good way to fight Nosk. Certainly not going to be useful on every occasion. Oh. Requirement for Desolate Dive. It's, invincibility to trigger. Always gets me, because it's not... It's once you hit the ground. It's not when you activate the skill. Okay. Let's get back into Pantheon too. Took an extra hit. I should have took there. It's alright. Got back in Crystal Guardian. Okay. I hate Soul Master. He's not particularly difficult because of the hours I spent fighting Soul Tyrant. Doesn't make me I hate him any less. Okay. Theoretically, I should have weakened you considerably. Okay. Getting pretty good at syncing those two up to go down together. Whew. Okay. Wi-Fi died. Oh. I'm sorry, Ballistic. It's, you haven't missed too much, but we're back here again. Okay. The transition between Marmu and Nosk is so jarring. So deeply jarring. Against Marmu, Abyssal Shriek will be your dad's best friend. Okay. Mantis, you do have to hit Nosk, you know? I do know that. I also know that I have a high likelihood of being hit by Nosk several times in a row. Okay. Ow. Okay. If Soul Master could stop flashing the screen so much, it would make it a lot easier for me personally, as somebody that does not handle flashing lights well. Okay. Back to the Mantis Lords. Okay. Past the Mantis Lords. So, Abyssal Shriek for Marmo. Okay, Abyssal Shriek definitely does good work on Marmo. That's good. Jumping over my desolate dives. How rude. Okay. We're past Nosk. We've got 4 masks and our fighting Flukmarm. I remember nothing about fighting Flukmarm. Okay. Wi-Fi. Ball's been fine this Wi-Fi boss for multiple streams since beta started. This game should almost done. Ball's still looking. True. Okay. Flukmarm, I remember basically nothing about how your fight goes, except that you spawn enemies. Okay. So, it's good to know that I can juggle on top of Flukmarm, but I'm definitely going to get hit in the process. How to fight Flukmarm. Step 1, go to the bottom left. Step 2, farm soul while spamming /. Step 3, nuke with Abyssal Shriek. Okay. Definitely don't have functional time to heal with the flukes coming out. Better aggressively pogo per side. That ball sounds like one of those troll face memes. Mantis, this isn't a boss fight you can heal in. True. I've definitely learned. I've definitely got the, this isn't a boss you can heal in. Oh. Okay. I forget if that was 6 or 7. Takes a little more than a full roster of soul. How to fight a fluke marm. Step 1, go to the bomb. Step 2, wait for it to fall. Step 3, epic victory. Here, where is your hitbox? There we are. Okay. If I'm not using, if I'm using the quick slash, definitely, I think spamming the side is probably our best bet. If we have stuff that will boost our magic damage, then definitely fighting with the definitely fighting them with abyssal shriek is probably Okay, so Ascended Fluke Marm spawns very quickly. Good to know. Mantis discovers the joys of Ascended. Farm is Silky Teen Hind's cousin. Okay. That's definitely given me some important information. I think that might be the first Ascended boss I've killed. Radiant. The Buddha also enjoys ascending. Honestly, it sucks, but learning how to do a boss of Ascended is useful. I mean, it does make sense, because obviously if you can beat them consistently on Ascended, fighting them unascended during the Pantheon probably is, would probably be very helpful. Wouldn't it be crazy if they're saying worse than Ascended? Like, so much worse? Wouldn't that be crazy? Okay. Fluke Marm Radiant. What's your deal? I'm gonna assume you go 4 masks of damage. Four masks of damage, not even close. No. No, you die. Oh. This is almost too funny. I did Nightmare King. Grim on Radiant, it was hell. I can imagine. Let's do one more Radiant attempt, then go back to the actual Pantheon. I think there might be a degree of luck to the order in which, unless the flukes always spawn in the same order. If they all spawn in the same order, then there isn't an amount of luck to it. But it does also mean that there might be a specific pattern that's best to undergo. Radiant is a whole other thing, not even Pantheon practice to a degree. Since you got one-shots on the Overcharming, for Radiant is favorable. Not so much the case for everything else. Huh. You know, you got a point there. Overcharming for Radiant would... I mean... You gotta take double damage of, like, your entire health bar, so... I wanna see. I can actually get on top of 0. And the swords will just aim upward. Okay. I was really curious about that. I did not think I'd actually be able to get on top of him. I do appreciate that the boss AI does know what to do if you are above 0. Okay. I kind of anticipate I'm probably always going to get hit at least once with Crystal Guardian. One of the lasers is going to hit me. way, it can be worth unloading Abyssal Shrieks on 0 when he enters phase 2, since he won't be blown away and some damage ticks. Well, that's good to know. If I have extra soul, there's definitely no reason not to utilize it. Okay. Mantis Lords. Okay. Same case for Obolts. One dies, the other gets an HP boost, so it's worth just dumping Abyssal Shrieks onto the remaining one as it enrages. Okay. This entire time I've been trying to juggle the amount of damage I've been doing to them. Okay, so we're just going to die to Nosk now. We're almost certainly going to die to Nosk now. Yep. Juggling damage between them is still worth doing, since the HP increase when it enrages will still leave it lower if it was previously damaged. Okay, that's good to know. Well, we got through Pantheon 1. We're fairly deep into Pantheon 2. As long as I can get past Nosk, I should theoretically be able to beat Flukemar fairly easily. Now what comes after Flukmarm, and then presumably is fighting Sheo, I don't know. Given the... well, that you can fight all of the bosses in the, in the bottom there, to practice against them, that does mean that behind one of these doors is going to be Grim. And behind one of these doors is most certainly going to be the Traitor Lord. And, oh boy, that's concerning. There's an entire fourth door we haven't seen anything behind, and another 6 bosses that I don't know who's going to be, who they're going to be. I at least suspect I know who the final opponent for the artist, Pantheon the Artist and Pantheon Sage are. Wouldn't it be crazy if that sidewall was scalable? Which, this sidewall? There's one of the things appeared here, which makes me suspect this is going to do something. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? That would be crazy. I forgot you need more Pantheons to do that. Well, luckily there is no further Pantheons, just the 4. There's definitely not gonna be some secret ones, I'm sure. Or even harder versions of these ones. There's more stuff after the Pantheon? Just 4, surely. Surely just the 4. They wouldn't do any other ones. Never say anything called E5. Certainly not. HollowKnight fans never need Silk Song and they're just greedy. You're crazy. Well, I hope you've enjoyed. I'll be stopping here for today. Hopefully, next time we might actually manage to beat Pantheon 2. Hopefully. I mean, it really is going to be up to that Nosk fight, how that goes. If I get better at fighting Nosk, then certainly we'll have a much easier time of getting to the final boss of Pantheon 2. Wouldn't it be crazy if P5 was just P1 through 4 with no breaks? Oh dear. Bye, oh bye. I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. And I hope to see you next time.